And speaking of Austin FC, one way that the guys have bonded this season is by hosting barbecues together at the team training facility. I'm told steak is almost always on the menu, so I sat down with one of the team's pit masters, midfielder Felipe Martins, to get some grilling tips that we can all use. It's that time again, time to master another barbecue recipe that you can show off at your next game day watch party. And today, a local athlete shares tips that he learned over 5,000 miles away. Let's see what we're cooking up on Game Day Grilling. If you've ever been to a Brazilian steakhouse, chances are you've tried and enjoyed picanha. It's the very top of the sirloin. It has a beefy, meaty muscle and a pretty thick fat cap. Now, this is not a common cut of meat, so we can't afford to mess it up. The stakes are just too high. Austin FC's Felipe Martins was born and raised in Brazil. He's done this a time or two. He gives us step one to making a great picanha.
The fresher, the better. You know, I look for when it was cut it, or actually buy the big piece and you cut yourself the way you like.
We're cutting the picanha with the grain. We'll slice it against the grain when it's time to eat. Once you've created a few fairly equal-sized steaks, it's time to add a little bit of flavor. And if we're doing this the authentic way, well, there's only one seasoning to reach for.
One of the things that a lot of Brazilian people that do, we only use salt. We don't use anything else. A good meat doesn't need any type of condiments. It's just like the salt, and that's it.
So we salt the steaks all over, let them rest at room temperature for about 15 minutes before taking them outside and placing them on a hot grill. We're cooking these hot and fast around 500 degrees. I use a cast iron griddle for even cooking and a better sear, though I sometimes finish the steaks directly on the grill. Now, if you like yours cooked medium like I do, pull them off around 138 degrees internal temperature. Then comes a step that I'll admit was new to me.
And after you cook, you actually kind of like tap the meat, so the excess of salt that didn't went to the meat, you take them out.
I guess I'll do anything to make sure this picanha isn't just meaty ochre, and that includes giving it a little tap. After the cooking, the tapping, and the slicing comes my favorite part. Time to give these steaks a little taste. Yeah, Quito's up here laughing at the dad jokes. You know that's what I'm all about, Quito.
That last one might have been a mistake.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Well done. Very well done. That looked good, Jeff.
It really looked great.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back with a final check of the forecast.